Hello. I'm someone who is obsessed with season all around the year. I love experience every single season. But if we talk about India, there are a few seasons that you can't really experience um, because India's seasons run really differently the whole around the world because we don't have like a significant time in between the seasons to experience spring or autumn, any of them. But they do exist, and I love those seasons. I love what other people, I mean, the other countries do when that season arrives. But you can't really do it because you cannot feel it. Because in India, the autumn is not that cold to do those things. Autumn is sometimes still that hot, not hotter than summer, but still hot, so you can't really do a lot of things about it. But now I'm in a countryside, wouldn't state the reason, but in a countryside, and here you can legit see the autumn. I'm not saying it's cold over here, it's not yet, but it's definitely autumn over here. You can actually see the foliage falling. Everybody is getting ready for the summer. I really regret not getting my tripod over here. I could have gotten so great shots of myself speaking, even. Like, see this angle. It will look so great. But I have to hold my camera and talk to you. But anyway, it's so pretty. I'm sitting under a vast tree. I'm enjoying my time. I wanted some time alone. I had my social battery run out of storage, so now I'm getting some time alone with myself. And while I'm sitting over here, I'm thinking and rethinking of the books that I can read this season. I'm really enjoying the nature. ना Hi. So I love how I always turn on the camera when I'm super duper excited about something to tell it to you guys, and it really doesn't matter if somebody's watching or not, or somebody cares or not, and it's mostly always about books or something that I did. So now there's a reading challenge. Okay,
for like context, there's every single year there's a reading challenge on Goodreads. It's an app where you give and read reviews about books. It's like a whole bookish website or app. So it always has a challenge, that is, you set yourself a goal that these many books I want to read for this particular year, and then you go on to read and see if you fulfill your goals or not. So it's been like 3 years now that I have been doing it. Now this one is the 4th year, but I'm very excited because this time they additional to that they gave another bookish challenge, and I am so happy. So basically you have 6 bookmarks and you have to collect these by reading. Like, these bookmarks are your achievements. So the very first bookmark is called Sapphire bookmark, that you get when you read any one book from this date to this date. So I already have collected this one. The next is called Emerald Reader. You get this bookmark when you are done reading 3 books during this time period. So this time period is basically October, November, December. In these 3 months, if I have read 3 books, then I get this bookmark, which I did. The next is Diamond Reader. Then you have to do 5 books. So far now I have done with 4 books. So I just need one more book, any book, to get the Diamond Reader bookmark, which I still haven't got. And the very next challenge, Faves. So basically I have to read any one book amongst these books that they have chosen. So I have to browse these qualifying books and have to choose any one book from them to read. And I think I will be reading tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow in this particular list. I might read something else, but most probably that one or A Little Life to get that achievement bookmark. And the next 2 bookmarks are mystery bookmarks. So you unlock these mystery bookmarks on a certain date. So I have already unlocked the first amongst the 2 mystery bookmarks, and that is Fall Vibes. So I have to read any one fall book from, again they have provided a list. Surprisingly, let me tell you, the book that I'm currently reading is The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, and if I am done reading that, I also fulfill this mystery bookmark thing, and also the one where I'm just short of one book in like 4. I have done 4 and I have to do 5. I'm also gonna get the Diamond Reader bookmark and again the Fall Vibes bookmark. So that's a lucky coincidence. And the very last bookmark is still a mystery bookmark. I think it is going to be revealed on 14th of November. Let's wait for 14th November, then we will be getting our next one. I really wish that Goodreads gives different kinds of challenges every single year or every single season. Like, they have given out this challenge in fall season, something for summer, something for spring or something like that. Then it will be interesting. That was the update. I don't know if it's interesting to you or not, but I love it when I tell it to you guys. I love it when I'm super excited about something and share it with you, because I opened a YouTube channel to have a creative expression of mine, creative outlet, and also to talk to somebody about books, because I don't have bookish friends. Not my family members read the kind of books that I read, so I don't have anyone to talk about books to, which makes me feel very suffocated inside, because I have so many things to say about books. That's why I opened the channel, so that I'm still to reach my target audience, but the process is enjoyable. Bye bye.
Think about it.
Hello. So let's do the reading update really quickly. I don't have a lot of updates to give to you, but I thought it would be a little bit incomplete without a reading update in the video. So let's talk about the book that I just finished reading, and that is the other Miss Bridgerton. And the story is about Poppy Bridgerton, who is from the Bridgerton universe. She would be an aunt to the Bridgerton siblings. It's her story when she was young and how she fell in love with the pirate come captain of the ship, who is also a gentleman. A lot of things happening over there, and a lot of tropes in there, like recurring enemies to lovers. It's not really enemies to lovers, but it's like hate to love kind of situation, and also a close proximity kidnapping and single bed trope as well. And of course it's a pirate love story. So I did not enjoy it quite well. I was enjoying it in the beginning, but by the time it concluded itself, I was like, okay, very itchy, very cliche and everything. So yeah, the tropes are there just to be there, not really a very well developed story, I would say. Not really deep, it's just like feel good and for fun, not nothing high stakes or like that. So yeah, I'm not really a big fan of Julia Quinn's writing, though I'm a big fan of Bridgerton series that I watch. They are well made, I think. Though I'm not really impressed with season 3 this year. But anyway, I like watching the series, but I'm not really impressed with her writing because I have read now 6 books from her. Like, I liked the season 3 book, which is the Colin and Penelope book. I liked it really, really a lot. And I also kind of liked the Francesca story as well, which they are going to watch it again. It was one of my favorite stories from the Vision siblings, but they're gonna swap genders and everything, so it's not gonna have the same feel because the original story is really, really something. Other Miss Bridgerton was not that great, so I gave it 1.52 stars. Now, talking about the book that I'm currently reading is The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandana. And this is about this witch who posts online videos about witchery. It's like a genre on Instagram, witch talk or witchgram, whatever you would like to say, where people pretend to be witch, fairies, vampires, and it's like a whole kinky and role play thing that people do. And she does that but do people know that she actually is a witch? But few people realize that she is actually a witch and they need her help, because they themselves have three tiny little witches who need training because their magic is going out of control. So she goes on to live there and teach them. And then there's also a romance. I've heard that there's like this angsty romance between her and one of the caretakers of those three little witches, who is also a librarian, I think. So by far I have read some 50 to 60 pages and I'm enjoying it. The writing is really good and it's fast paced. I'm not bored. I'm very bored when I read romance books or this cozy books. I don't like reading them. If it's cozy, I want pictures, and if it's like romance, then I don't want it. Historical romance is something that I can fare with, but contemporary I wouldn't. So I thought let's give it a chance because it's like really popular and my favorite booktubers love it as well. So I thought, okay, why not? So I'm giving it a chance this autumn. So it's like fairly autumn coded as well. So I'm reading that. That's it. Yeah. And another thing that I'm reading is, so I came to home. I only bought two books and I thought that I wouldn't be able to finish both of them, but I did. And now it's been like some more than 20 days that I have not a single book on my hand to physically read. So I'm thinking to reread Murakami short stories. So I'm gonna pick few stories from this, few stories from other short story books. I'm gonna continue reading them because I don't have anything to read. I did try picking books from my brother's bookshelves, but I was not really into them, so I ditched them because sole purpose of reading is to enjoy your reading, and if I do not, I DNF it. Yeah, that's the reading update for this video. I'm thinking of making another video where I'm thinking to talk about the books that I want to read in autumn and winter both combined. Okay, bye bye, see you, bye bye.